Man, the farmers auctions, they don't stop. So as it turns out, I'm addicted to auctions now. Now this is the cheapest way. Well, I bought a Chevy truck. This is the cheapest way we're gonna be able to get a Driveline for something. So that 56 Chevy wagon I got, everyone told me right from day one, you should put an LS in that. I was like, no, it needs a big block. It needs an LS. Anyways, look at this thing. So this is a 04 maybe, 3/4 ton gas. Be like 800 bucks at the auction. It's got a 6 liter. It's got a 4L80. It is 4x4. Cats are worth some money on it. It's got a headache rack in it. It's got a set of wheels and tires I can use on my truck. So I'm hoping we can yoink the motor, whatever we need out of it, flog everything else off, be into it for no money. And this is like the cheapest way to get into this. Don't buy motors, buy whole trucks. Now, we'll see if it works. The battery's just dead. We'll see if it fires up.
Did you get your chainsaw and helmet?
Man, there's people everywhere here. Oh, I guess I should put the keys in it. Oh yeah. Power windows? This thing's mint, eh, babe? Do you maybe want to drive it? You have your own 3/4 ton? No? So we're going to go ahead and put some plates on it. I actually did a little horse trade, and there's a guy here who wants like the jack and a few things like that out of it. So I'm going to sell whatever I can out of this thing right now. And then we're immediately going to take it to Mike's, who's actually just down the road, which works out fantastic for me. And we're going to forget it there. I'll give him the keys and he can use it as a yard truck for, well, until I got to move it. So Buddy, he was driving this thing out the farm, I guess, and it turned into a kind of a garbage truck. There is nothing left of it. No rockers, no cab corners. But the truck, it's actually nice. Power windows, power locks, and it has command start. Anyways, let's get on the road and go beat on it a little bit, do some burnouts. All right, so we got out of the action here, but this thing is rough. But it's everything works. Power windows, power locks, all the lights work and all that. We got a nice little headache rack. It came with a pickaxe. It's got a full tank of gas in it. So, yeah. It'd be a good parts truck for somebody else. Like I said, we're gonna end up pulling the motor out, transmission. I know you can do a bunch of screwing around, change the transmissions into 2-wheel drive. I don't know if it's worth it. I gotta do a little Googling on it, but maybe it's worth something to sell as a Driveline to somebody else. But I feel like this is probably the best way because it's got great oil pressure. Actually, here, I'll show you in here, which is, it's got a little tick out of the exhaust, which you can hear, but it's got lots of oil pressure, running good. And I'll grab that. Look at this thing. Right in the middle, everything's happy. We got water on the lens, charging. It's got a dead battery, but otherwise, we'll take it to Mike's. We'll go bag on it a little bit, so it's gonna break, or rather it break right now, before I spend all the money and time and screwing around and putting it in a, well, Try 5, because that's where LS motors belong, right? Let's go on the road. All right, well, this thing runs good. It's only got 230,000 kilometers on it. Let's give her a little full throttle. First gear, second gear, right to the mat. Oh, we got traffic. Third gear. Oh, went overdrive. Does the wipers work? Oh yeah, this thing's mint. Actually, it drives really nice. It's too bad it's so rotten. This would be a really good truck for somebody. Oh well, destined to be a parts truck. All these options. Man, I feel bad for ripping this thing apart.
The rattles. It just bounces. That was short-lived. It's working very hard.
So obviously I made it right to Mike's, and immediately it was all the red line all the time. This thing's pretty good. It's kind of bouncy back here, but we'll try our, we have 4x4, two-wheel drive. It was just spinning, but you gotta test these motors right out, eh? You wanna make sure the drive line's all good. So we'll put her in two-wheel drive. First gear, then you just go right to the floor. A little bit of red line. So that's pretty much all we're going to get. You click her in 4. I lost my sunglasses there. There we go. So this thing is mint. Runs good, low miles. Danny loves it. So, well, we'll get out, we'll show you the car we're going to put this thing in.
This
A little, well, hey, we got this one's for Peg. It passed. Okay, well, we tested the crap out of this thing, so it was good. You know, a solid minute of red line and all that'll test it out. So, transmission works, transfer case works, all that works. So whatever I decided to do with it, who knows? Now the reason I bought this thing was don't forget this one even exists right now. This is Danielle's car. We don't want to put any miles on it. Oh, actually, we just looked at a guy who had these. I should have bought those things right there, headlight buckets. So everyone gave me a hard time in the last in the last video. We put this in a bush there, and people thought, oh, you're gonna lose it. It's actually, this is concrete. Look at that. See, I'm nice to my stuff. But, so I put this thing together with a small block and a Turbo 350, just old junk parts. And it runs and drives, it does its thing, and it's so close to being done. I was gonna sell it, and I didn't know what I was gonna do with it. And ultimately, Power Tour was an absolute blast. And I thought to myself, you know, we need more cars that we can take on highway runs. And you know, take the car, because it's nice to go places, but to fly in and not have a hot rod is kind of ridiculous. And that 57's great, did its thing, and it really sold me on the LS stuff. I gotta say, it was a good unit. But overdrive, I think, is nice. And you know, LS. So this one I wanted an LS for it. I was just gonna put like a 4.8 or a 5.3, I thought, but then you can get a whole truck for $800, which is basically here. That's what an LS motor is by itself. And I got all those other parts for free. I do have a rebuilt 700 R4, which I think I'll put in this thing. I might do the 4L80. I know that you can, you know, change a 4x4 one into a two-wheel drive, but it might be a lot of time, effort, and money. So we'll see if it's worth it or not. And then I got a Camaro 10-bolt out of like a 67 or 8 or 9 or whatever Camaro, which is the exact same width as a Tri-5. So we'll be able to have all the gearing options we want and parts availability. That's what always worries me about these Tri-5 rear ends when they're stock ones. They're just made of glass and hard to find parts for. So a proper 10-bolt, some sort of overdrive transmission, LS motor. I am dead sold on those Holley Terminator kits. I'd like to buy another one of those. And there you go. This thing will be like a real fine cruiser. And had I done this two years ago when I bought this thing, we'd already been done. But instead I put a big block in it, all sorts of stupidity, and then it sat around and all this. But now it's basically ready to be a full-blown hot rod. So there you go buy cars, because that way you can drive the thing, test on it, you know, hold it to the red line, make sure it's all good, didn't overheat, didn't make any noise, lots of oil pressure, versus buying it from some scam artist off Facebook Marketplace. But that's just a quick little video. Honestly, we were just out filming it today because this is how we spend Saturday date days. Danny loves it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe below, leave me a comment, and if any of you guys have done the 4x4 or two-wheel drive conversions, let me know if it's worth my time or if I should just try and sell that thing and part it out and get my money back. See you in the next one.